I know Gabe made that call, but did Mac really let the blast go off just to get back at him? I never got to see bartender Gabe in action, but he left some pretty big shoes to fill. I could probably use a little more practice. Would have been fun to see Gabe crush some sweet powder. Or whatever snowboarders say. One of the happiest memories I have. Thanks, Gabe. Gabe used to swat the controller out of my hands if he thought I was going to beat him. Jerk. Gabe really meant the world to Steph. Feels like a million years since that day with Gabe. Hasn't even been a week. Hey, Shushu. Thanks for sticking around. Getting dressed shouldn't be so hard. And yet... I've spent enough time up here the last few days. It's time to get the truth. Things got pretty heated back there. Gabe would have appreciated having beer at his wake. I should put something here. It's the least I can do. They must have been close. Poor Ethan. I hope Ducky didn't finish this by himself. Courtesy of Haven's favorite DJ, I bet. Gabe Chen, smooth criminal. I wish we'd had more time. Maybe I can find something upstairs to put on the memory table. Guess nobody needed this. Forecast called for rain, but the skies have been clear. Is that Jed without his beard? Gabe would have appreciated having beer at his wake. Damn, Ducky. This town has a long memory. Guess it's nice to know that Gabe won't be forgotten. I'll spend the rest of my life wondering what would have happened if Ryan hadn't cut that rope. I bet he will too. Why do I feel like this is a challenge? That's more like it. Wonder what I can find up here to add to Gabe's memory table. You served him well. Gabe used to swat the controller out of my hands if he thought I was going to beat him. Jerk. Why are dishes always the first thing to slip when your life falls apart? Why are dishes always the first thing to slip when your life falls apart? Not much to toast at the moment. The kind of person who got that worked up over a college essay could be capable of almost anything. Wonder what I can find up here to add to Gabe's memory table. I never got to see bartender Gabe in action, but he left some pretty big shoes to fill. Hey, Shushu. Thanks for sticking around. Feels like a million years since that day with Gabe. Hasn't even been a week. I wonder how she's really holding up. Living off these is not great, but it's better than leaving the apartment. Thank God for this thing. We'd never have found Ethan without it. Gabe really meant the world to Steph. Getting dressed shouldn't be so hard. And yet... There's gotta be something up here with sentimental value. Never asked Gabe how we got this upstairs. Now, it's staying. Would have been fun to see Gabe crush some sweet powder. Or whatever snowboarders say. Maybe I should put this downstairs. You're coming downstairs. Glad I have something to add to Gabe's table. They must have been close. Poor Ethan. He always knew how to get me to smile. I can't believe Steph got me to drink that bedazzled kiwi whatever the fuck shot.
Oh, hey, Alex. You got a second?
Sure.
Won't take long. Wanted to apologize. For all of us. We're all grieving, but that's no excuse. It was your brother's wake, and you both deserve better than listening to a bunch of fools squabble.
Thanks, Jed. But it wasn't your fault. Max started it.
Yeah, but I didn't exactly stop it though either, did I?
I'm sure Gabe would have been happy that we had it here. I could tell he really loved this place.
Wasn't the first wake held in this old building. I doubt it'll be the last. Anyway, if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
I need to talk to Mac. I know he's lying. I just don't know why. Any idea where I can find him?
Well, he helps out Eleanor at the flower shop. That'd be the place to start.
Thanks.
I feel like I should warn you, though. You might not get the kind of closure you're looking for. If you get any at all. Just don't pin all your hopes on Mac Loudon.
I don't have a choice. He was my brother. I have to at least try.
Yeah, you do. But if you get a chance before you go all dirty Harry, swing by the dispensary. Charlotte wants to see you. And one more thing. I've been meaning to give you this for the last few days, but I didn't want to disturb you up there. It'll get you through that door and the one upstairs. This is your home now, for as long as you'd like.
What about rent? I don't want to be a freeloader.
Don't worry about that for right now. We'll work out a way for you to earn your keep when the time comes.
Thank you.
Give him hell.
I have no idea what to even say to him. RM and TB. I wonder who they were. Okay, Jed said I might find Mac in the flower shop. But I have time to swing by the dispensary if I want. Hey, Pike.
Hey! How you holding up?
Guess I've been better.
Yeah, right. Dumb question. Hey, I want you to know I meant what I said back there. Gabe was something else. He could bring a smile to my face even on the worst days.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying.
And, when you're ready, I still need to get your statement for the investigation.
Mac Loudon, the guy that showed up at Gabe's place, throwing punches, the safety manager on duty that night, is lying to you. That's my statement.
I know you're angry, Alex, but it's an ongoing investigation. I'm still going to need to interview you.
Sure. Whatever. The park looks fun to explore.
And word around the water cooler is the mining company is about to expand. More jobs means more customers for you.
What about that accident? Frankly, I'm a little spooked. If Typhon goes under, I'd lose all my business.
It's very unlikely that anything with Typhon will change. They've been the largest employer in Haven for decades.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm sold.
Glad to hear it. I'll draw up the contract and call you tomorrow to talk next steps.
Great.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
Do you want to do something together next week?
Sure. I have a pottery class Wednesday night. Want to join?
Class? Maybe? Could we get dinner first?
Yeah, I usually grab a bite with Katie. You should come.
Oh, I meant just the two of us.
It's bullshit. We have a right to know what's happening to our jobs.
You guys don't think anything's really gonna change, right?
It's hard to say. Yeah, because they won't tell us a damn thing.
I just still can't wrap my head around it. Someone died?
It's a shit situation, but the least they could do is be upfront with us about our job security.
Exactly.
I just hope the council passes the vote.
So,
Sorry about today.
It's not your fault.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
I think the trails will be closed for a while. Someone died up in the ravine a few days ago.
The park looks fun to explore.
I used to babysit Ethan when he was little. This whole thing is so horrible. Did you see him over by the water?
Yeah, he looked rough. I didn't talk to him. I wasn't really sure what to say.
This is cool. In a Wicker Man sort of way. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Alex.
Are you doing okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Definitely not mine. He looks so alone. I'm here for you whenever you need me. I'm here for you whenever you need me. Too bad I can't just run away from all this. If not for the paddling, kayaking would be super relaxing. Do I even want to stay here without Gabe? In this state I've never been to before. This town I've been in for less than a week. Not that I know where else I'd even go. Back to the nothing waiting for me in Portland. Fuck. I have no idea what comes next. But I'm not leaving here without answers about Gabe. At least I know that.
I wonder if I am dreaming. Everything feels so strange now. Under this old town sky. I wonder if there's still meaning in all the things I'm feeling.
Oh, you heard about the accident? Was it on the news? No, no one's been fired. Yet. Yes, Mom. I still...
Not sure when the words Gabe Chen and Wake will will stop being weird. But now isn't it? Tragically, now isn't the time to check out the rest of Haven. Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me. Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me. Oh, sorry.
We met briefly. You're Gabe Chen's sister, right?
Alex, yeah.
I didn't know him well, but I could tell he had a big heart. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Charlotte?
Alex, hey.
Jed said you wanted to see me?
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
I've been trying to stay busy mostly.
Yeah. Distractions help.
How about you? I can't even imagine what you're going through.
Honestly, I'm really trying to keep it together for Ethan. He's hurting.
He does seem distant.
He practically just lost a father. But he's shutting me out. He's never done that before. Not when it mattered.
Everyone grieves differently. Maybe he just needs some time.
We've been through a lot together. With the divorce and moving. He's never shut down like this. I just can't get through to him. I can't get over the feeling that the one person who could help me deal with the aftermath of Gabe's death is Gabe.
What is this?
An affidavit from Typhon. If I sign, I'm agreeing not to press charges in exchange for a payment. A big one.
How big are we talking?
It's send Ethan to college big.
Shit. Are you gonna sign it?
I don't know. I'm trying to put Ethan first, but... What would you do? Do you think it would be a betrayal of Gabe?
I don't think you should sign it. I'm sorry. I know it's hard, but you can't let Typhon buy you off. Gabe made that call, and I'm gonna prove it. I need some time.
Thanks for being honest.
If they're willing to pay Charlotte to keep quiet, they're definitely hiding something. Glass pipes are so cool. They're like works of art that can also get you high.
I really appreciate you stopping by.
Sweet logo. Bet Charlotte designed it herself. God, put some clothes on. It blows my mind that Charlotte's been running the dispensary this whole time. I couldn't even leave the apartment. It blows my mind that Charlotte's been running the dispensary. When did you start needing a PhD to smoke pot? Stairway to Haven?
Believe it or not, Gabe... That's a Zemi. In the Dominican, they're said to house the spirits of gods.
There's something you don't see in Portland. I really love Charlotte's style.
You're listening to Haven's Best KRCT 104.3.
Charlotte's dedication to her art is so inspiring. These bougie dispensaries are gonna put all the creepy dudes named Gene out of business. These bougie dispensaries are gonna put all the creepy dudes named Gene out of business. Given the circumstances, I could definitely go for a few of these. There's nothing quite like a cup of weed on a cold day. And which part of the brain is responsible for the crazy glowy feelies? I'm gonna figure out why Mac's lying. Wonder what it's like to have I do my drugs out of a glass sculpture type of money.
I'm always here for you, if you need anything.
Thanks. Back at you. Still need to check the flower shop for Mac.
It's fine. I love...
Yeah. A warning would have been nice.
I love this song. Finally. Cancel AAA membership. No, I said cancel. Cancel! Not transfer.
I have to imagine Gabe would be amused to know he made it in the newspaper.
Cancel! Representative. Representative!
Steph asked me to pop by the record store if I had time. Still haven't found Mac. Jed suggested I check the flower shop. Too bad I can't just run away from all this.
I don't get it. Do people just not want ice cream anymore?
I looked over the budget. If we only open 3 days a week, we'll be able to scrape by.
Is that it? Are we always just going to scrape by?
Steph asked me to pop by the record store if I had time.
Hardy Peaches is making an actual profit.
Steph asked me to pop by the record store if I had time. Steph asked me to swing by. She's got to be around here somewhere. Another issue of legendary monster hunter Thanor. Another issue of legendary monster hunter Thanor. The breakup section, huh? That's rough, buddy. I hope we all get to see more adventures of Thanor. I can't believe he ordered that record. Fuck. I'm glad Gabe convinced her to stay. Haven's favorite, and only, choice for modern rock.
Hey, I'm glad you stopped by. I've only got a sec, but... Have you talked to Ethan at all?
Talked is maybe too strong a word. I tried.
He's taking it really hard. But what you did for me this morning got me thinking. What if Ethan needs something like that too? Something fun and distracting. Something like a LARP.
Like the one you and Gabe were gonna take him to?
Yeah, but designed just for him and Thanor.
Can we even pull that off?
It won't be high production value, but it'll still be fun. I need your help, though. I want it to be as good as it can be. Ethan gave you one of his comics, right? So, what do you think? Who would the famous monster slayer have the most fun defeating?
Stormrider looks like a worthy opponent. He gets my vote.
All right, then. Oh, I gotta get back in there. There's some stuff in my comp book. Be cool if you could check it out. Help me make some calls.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, Haven listeners.
It's sweet. She's planning a whole LARP for Ethan.
We've got a sweet block of indie rock coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements. The Spring Festival is just around the corner, sponsored by Typhon Mining Company. Admission is free this
Still
year,
going.
So bring your friends, bring your family. Hell, bring your ex. I'm sure it'll be different this time.
Another issue of legendary monster hunter Thanor. Gabe was hoping I'd get back into playing. Maybe I will. Helpful.